Paramed's automatic upper arm blood pressure monitor is comfortable and easy to use. You can check both blood pressure and heartbeat by pressing a single button. What should I do to ensure that the results are reliable? We advise sitting still for at least 10 minutes before starting measurements. Then, follow the procedure instructions carefully. How do I correctly attach the cuff to the arm? Before switching on the device, sit up straight at a desk, place your feet on the floor, and relax. Wrap the cuff around your left arm above the elbow so that its edge is 2 to 3 centimeters from the elbow joint, and the pipe is directly in the middle of your arm. What should I do during measurement? Switch the monitor on. Sit still and relax. Place your arm on the table with your palm facing up. Do not move, and breathe calmly. What do all the numbers and signs on the screen mean? Results appear on the screen within a minute. You will see your systolic blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure, and heartbeat. If 3 hearts appear on the screen, this means that the device has identified arrhythmia. It is recommended that you see a doctor to have your heart checked. Mistakes in using the blood pressure monitor. Pay attention to mistakes, which can affect the measurement results. In order for your results to be as precise as possible, please do not do the following while measuring blood pressure. 1. Do not raise your hand or hold it in the air. 2. Do not turn your hand. Your palm should not be facing down on the table. 3. Do not remove your arm from the table or put it down. 4. Do not move your arm. 5. Do not measure your blood pressure while lying down. 6. Do not measure blood pressure several times in a row without removing the cuff. Wait at least 5 minutes between intervals. An automated blood pressure monitor from Paramed is designed to make your healthcare as easy and comfortable as possible. Watch your health and be healthy.
Hello, this is going to be a quick review between the Omron Series 10 and the Omron Evolv. I've been using these two devices for the past 2 weeks and a half, and they've been pretty consistent. I also measured them against the third device I have, and they all produce the same results, 2-3 points of variance, so that's acceptable. So first, a quick comparison on characteristics. The Evolv clearly meant to be more portable. It's smaller, and it works with 4 AAA batteries. The Series 10, a bit bulkier obviously, and with a tiny bigger cuff on width. They all get around the arms, the same size of arms. But this one works with 4 AA batteries, and it comes with an AC adapter. It's a quite nice addition. One of the differences I find between these two is when you're putting the cuffs on, they all are supposed to have the same positioning, but as you can see, this was pretty easy. Now I need to find a way where the air tube is going to go, and I need to have proper position so I'm not tensioning my arm to not vary the results that I'm going to get with the measurement. So that's one difference that I consider important, because the positioning where you are and where the device will be are important. This is not really very long, but this should be right near you. The Evolv, it's a bit different because it's the way you put the cuffs. It's a reverse side compared to that, so you gotta hold it like this. And when you put it here, I usually try to keep it to this side a little bit, because it's the same idea. On the Series 10, you keep the air tube right here in the middle, and the Evolv, you're supposed to keep the device right in the middle. Here's the thing, you could see that it was easy to pull it this way. If I pull it that way, it kind of tightens itself up, so it's not so easy on that point. But anyways, just getting used to put them together. I find these two devices to be very good for the measurements, and there are a few operational differences with them. Obviously, the Evolv, it's a small screen. It starts to charge right away to try to take a measurement, and then it will give you the measurement for the numbers for this measurement, and that's it. The series stand, it has a big screen with all of that information. Let me mention also the this particular part here. Can you see 3 arrows and the number 3 right there? Let me do it again. See right there? That's because this device creates an average. It can create an average of the last 3 measurements. A lot of people love that. It's something that is somewhat irrelevant because both devices can provide you the information to your app, so you can sync these to a phone app. Omron has 2 apps available today, the Omron Wellness and the Omron Connect. This one suggests the Wellness, this one suggests the Connect, and the Connect is more modern, more functional, so a much better product, but they both sync with the Connect, so at that point there isn't much of a difference. And that's where if you are a smartphone user, I would say the Evolv is the one to get. But if you are not and you want the device to show you the information and have records, you can have 1 profile, 2 profiles, up to 200 entries stored in this, so then the Series 10 is the one to get. They work, as I mentioned, they work pretty well. No, I mean, every time I found the numbers to be a bit high, it was mainly because I haven't followed their directions. They have very precise directions, so you should be resting for at least 15 minutes. They say, give it a 10, right? Just chill and you're good to go. Nothing will be better than having your doctor taking your pressure, but you don't have your doctor in your pocket, right? You cannot do that all the time. So there is a very good value on this. And as a solution, as I mentioned, fantastic if you want to keep it at home, and the cord doesn't, the air tube doesn't bother you too much, and fantastic if you want a nimbler version that you can take with you. One important note to mention: a few people had issues with this part, with it breaking, and as well as this. That's another advantage I think the Evolv has. There is not a tube, there are no moving parts. You know, this should last much longer. One additional information, let me see if I can take a quick measurement here. But the series stand, it inflates and take your measurements, and I'm guessing my numbers are going to be high because after all I've been moving all over the place and talking. So let's see how this goes. And the Evolv, it takes your numbers as it goes up. So here it goes. It's inflating. My body position is wrong. I'm tensioning my arm. I'm guessing a 160 by 95. Let's see. Yeah, even higher than that. So I'm doing everything wrong, right? These numbers are expected, but as you could see, it went up and then it measured going down. You saw the numbers going to 200, so one would say it's probably uncomfortable and whatnot. This is a big cuff, so it wasn't that uncomfortable. Even this one doesn't give you that much trouble with that. Granted, if I just shut my pie hole, sit and relax, this will probably go up to 180, 185, 190, and then start taking the measurement from there. All right, done with this guy. Now, the Evolv, let's put this guy here, as I mentioned. Keep it to the side first. Don't tie it up too much. Get it right there. Press the button. So, hello. Let me see if I can get the display there a little bit. So as you can see, it is inflating right now. And it will simply stop and give me the measurement. It does not measure during the deflation, it measures during the inflation. And there we go. I think that's a pretty good way to prove it. Look at that, 170 by 103. So very, very good numbers. They are very precise, but as you noticed, the moment it got the pressure, it stopped and let go, right? So it will be a tad faster to take the measurement. But honestly, both fantastic devices. They both work with the Connect, which is the recommended application, at least from me. And I hope this helps you guys make your decision. All right, good luck and get healthier.
Hello everybody. Today we're going to look at the unboxing and testing of the HalfSun fitness tracker. Alright, so now I've taken the packaging away, and here we have the watch. First impression, incredibly lightweight. I really like the strap. It's very soft, very flexible, very thin. And here we have the charger. So it has a USB port on one side to kind of meet those two sensors. Okay, so there's a power button right there. It has good timeout on its screen, which I find very useful. All right, so let's test this. So we've got our steps, goal completed, 0 calories. I'm just flipping upwards. Your heart rate. I think that's the temperature. Okay, here's your sleep cycle. Okay, so the timer has started. That obviously means that you're probably running. So I'm gonna test this out going on a jog today. But for now, let's see if I can hold it down and stop it. It's gonna be some haptic feedback. You're gonna get vibration on your wrist or on your hands. And as you can see, the timer has stopped. Okay, now that we've got our watch paired up with the app, I'd like to go briefly through the app before I use it. It has a very nice interface, very pleasant colors. And here you can see your basic countdown for the day. You've got your sports, your heart rate, blood pressure, module manager. You can move around which features are more important to you, your sleep goals, and let's see, change theme, style 1, and default. Here we can look at a history. Again, I have no data since I've just opened it. So I say that's it for now, and I'm gonna go test it out.
Hypertension is an extremely common cardiovascular condition and can cause many things such as stroke and even death. If a healthcare professional recommends that you self-test at home for your blood pressure, we recommend that you should choose the right monitor. It should be convenient, comfortable and easy to use, very simple to be able to monitor your general well-being and health. Let me show you how it works. First we pull on, we adjust the strap and open the Velcro. Tie it round, and then we have to press the start button here, and you'll see it starts to work. The whole process takes around 30 seconds. You can see it's starting to inflate now. This product's really good because here you have a dual person setting. If you press the button, it will switch from person A to person B, and each person, the device will save up to 120 memories for each person. So in total, it's 240 memories, which you can access here. The screen is an LCD screen with a backlight, which is very bright. So even the elderly in a poor lighting will be able to read it no problem. And on the back here, you can see that you have a double charging point. So you have either battery mode or you can charge by USB. When you press this button here, you can review the memory from your previous times of using the machine.